Those are definitely louder than they were before. They sound, and they feel a lot louder, man. Jesus. We gotta start doing these videos so early because it just gets so hot, man. Freaking 9 a.m., it's already 80 some degrees. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Freaking snack mode. This thing's looking so clean right now. Just washed it, cleaned her up nice and good. All right, so the first detail upgrade, little detail upgrade that I think makes probably one of the biggest differences and that I get the most compliments on. It's like one of those things that you don't notice at first, but once you notice it, you're like, oh, that's actually super sick. My floating center caps. I'm telling you, like everywhere that I go, anytime that I'm being spotted, people call out the floating center caps. It almost makes you do like a double take because you're like, wait, why is the emblem staying upright when the wheel is spinning? It actually looks super dope. Especially when you're doing like rolling photos because all the center caps are perfectly aligned upwards. I don't know, it's just like a small goofy little thing. I just love the floating center caps. I mean, how can you not love that? Like, it's just so sick. And they're made by BMW, they're OEM. So yeah, floating center caps. The next one that we're gonna talk about is on the inside. That would be my radar mount and my phone mount setup. So I'm just kind of like grouping these together into one. But I think that like these kind of little details, just having the radar clean mounted like this, hardwired in there, and then like your phone mount set up all nice and clean up here. It really just adds to the whole like experience of driving this car when everything is just really clean and neatly set up. I usually switch it like this when I'm data logging and stuff with Pro Tuning Freaks, but yeah, man, this setup is the way to go. I've made videos pretty much on all this stuff that we talk about today. I'm running the Uniden R3 radar detector. Dude, I love it. I've had 2 of these in the past. Fantastic radar detectors. Every car that I own, I basically just put a hardwire kit in and a mount for this radar and just swap it in and out of cars. It's really nice to have. A lot of people ask what this is. This is my Blackview dash cam, so I have a 4K Blackview dash cam front and back. But yeah, man, these kind of little details, you know, just having everything clean, set up, minimal wires is just, I don't know. It's just one of those things for me. These little details matter and it really, really adds to the whole experience of driving this car. So this next one that I'm gonna show you guys, this is honestly one that so many people overlook. Like they hardly even notice that I'm rocking these. But these smoked sequential mirror blinkers. They're basically LEDs that are sequential and they're blacked out for the mirror blinkers. And I just think, man, I think these make a massive difference to the car, especially at night when they're really visible. But you'll notice that the stock F-Series mirrors just come with like the clear blinkers. You really can't even see the clear blinkers. They don't really light up that well, but these ones are awesome. And it's basically just a strip LED that goes in and out, and yeah, it's sequential, it's smoked out, so like it goes with my blacked out theme on this car. It's honestly one of those upgrades that a lot of people sleep on, and they don't even realize that I have it until I point it out, because it's just minimal. But like I said, I think these little details just all together, they kind of make this package that just makes this car and like this build so unique from other people's builds. So that's my third one, smoked sequential mirror blinkers. I love these little things, man. I've put them on every single F-Series car that I've had. So this is also another one that a lot of people comment on is my M Performance dry carbon fiber shift knob and then Alcantara boot. This is one of the first things that I put in when I bought this car, and honestly, dude, makes a huge difference. You know, every time that you're driving this car, your hand is on this, and this feels so much better. It's got a little more weight to it, but it's a little more raw feeling compared to that like big rubber knob that you put on. I really, really like it. This is my first manual F-Series BMW, so I will be rocking this in every BMW from here on out that is manual that I own. I just think it makes a huge difference, and this does fit all of the F-Series, so F80, F30, F22, like no matter what your car is in the F-Series, probably even fits E-Series, to be honest with you. You can probably like make this work, but this one particular is made for the F-Series, and man, I think it makes a huge difference. Matt M2 Ghost turned me onto this one, and ever since I've not looked back. It is a little bit pricey because it is OEM BMW, but it's one of those little details, man. Just makes a big difference to the overall driving experience. So obviously, if you don't have a manual, you can go with like the upgraded paddles that they have for DCT. I think that's an important one as well. I ran in my F30 the upgraded F80 paddle shifters, and I thought those made a really, really big difference. Keys also make some really, really nice aftermarket aluminum paddles that you can use. We installed those on Andres' car. I'll put a little clip right here so you can see it, but he went with the silver ones. They have carbon fiber, dry carbon, glossy carbon, black, blue, red, all sorts of cool colors. And then of course my beautiful steering wheel that I'm just obsessed with this thing. This steering wheel has really been treating me so well. I love it. Alcantara, it feels really good. It's a little bit thicker. I've got the race display, my shift lights. Normally I wouldn't spend as much as I did on a steering wheel, but I feel like it's worth it on this. It's OEM BMW, so it's covered under warranty if anything goes wrong. And it's just a beautiful piece made by BMW. I'm kind of obsessed with it. And it comes with the dry carbon that matches everything in my car, all the dry carbon. It really completed the package. I think this is like a bigger detail, but definitely going along with the shift knob, it works. It kind of completes the whole package. This last one that I'm going to point out to you guys is kind of like an entire package of things. I call it the Blackout Package. Side grills, I think they call those fender or side grills. And then the obvious kidney grill. If you have a BMW, you know you've got to black out the kidney grills. It's just the way to go. It looks 10 times better. I usually like to have my roof wrapped just to kind of go with the theme of the entire car. I've pretty much done that on every car that I've owned. We use S-Tech Black PPF. It's basically a PPF and a black vinyl in one. We use that on the roof, and then I usually use a carbon fiber shark fin on top. Now, some people say that that interferes with like signals. I've never had any issues with it. I think if you have Sirius FM, it might interfere with it, but I don't have that. I don't really mess with it, so I've never had any issues personally with it. And then of course the black badge on back. So that's kind of like a package deal, right? The black badge, the side grills, the front kidney grills, like the shark fin and roof. It's kind of like this package deal that I think it just makes a big impact on the car in general. And you know me, I usually like to black out all the accents on my cars, and I just think it looks 10 times better. So I just wanted to make this video for you guys today because these are just simple, easy detail modifications that I feel like make a really, really big impact in the way that you experience your car. These are some of the first things that I did to this car when I bought it. Within a month, I had all of this stuff done. But they make a huge difference in the way the car responds, the entire experience of driving the car, the way the car looks. It just looks 10 times sportier with all the blacked out accents. And I've pretty much done this exact same thing to every single BMW that I've owned, and I feel like it just makes a big difference in the end when all of these things come together and act as one big package. If you guys are looking for any of the stuff that we talked about today in this video, I'm gonna have it all linked down below. Make sure you check out those links. Also, I do have install blogs on literally everything that we talked about today on my website, www.thickf30.com. Install blogs. I have product pages to literally every modification I've ever done on my F30, my M2, and my M3, my E90 M3. I basically made a full website dedicated to all of these builds, and I continue to update it daily. So I'm putting a lot of time and effort into that website, and I would really appreciate it if you guys go at least check it out. Maybe you find something on there for you. If not, that's cool too. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you more than you know. Thank you so much for watching the channel. Thank you for continuing to support the videos. It really makes a massive difference when you guys like these videos, you comment down below, you're sharing them with your friends. It makes a huge difference in the way that the YouTube algorithm works, and I am so appreciative of that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do subscribe, comment down below, like this video, hit that bell notification, and just like that, I'll see you in the next one.